Wait, can I get this playing properly? What if I go here? Oh, wait. That's terrible. We can't have both those going at once. Okay. There's that. And then we want to do a little bit of ba. Is there room on the prep screen? Definitely room on the prep screen. Cool. All right, what else do we need to get in order with our affairs? We're just kind of gonna ball a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, we should just ball. It's been a while. What's up, Mason? How we doing? It's been a while. Wait, why is there no mute? Oh, I assumed that was coming. That's why I was already checking for the music. Do I really not have? Why do I not have the Spotify capture on this? Do I really not have the audio sources, John, added here? Give me one moment. So we can play this and not get copyright struck. And there we go. And then I wonder what song it could be. Could be anything. Could be anything. Could be possibly any song. And now we can see on screen what the hell we're listening to. Oh, God. Finding out what's being Royals all about. Do they lead with these two? Am I reading that right? Wow. Does it get better than that? Does it get better than that? I don't think so. That might be the peak of music. Oh, Nouveau site's not going to load for me. Hell yeah. Okay, well, if we lead with these two, is there anyone we can bait KOs with? Oh, wait, now this is super loud. Because Sophia is very quiet. Bow. I mean, this guy really doesn't have the gumption to kill them. Splatoon Raiders. Any game that's like exclusively on Nintendo hardware. Actually, I can't make that excuse anymore. I literally have like a capture card and a Switch. So I really have no excuse. Besides, now I can just say I don't want to do it. Really? I feel like game reviewers always have that situation where there'll be like some one niche game that'll slip through the cracks and we'll be like, yeah, this is actually the greatest game of all time. And there's nothing we can do to kill this zebra. Bow, ba, 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 ba. There is that thing about like high percentage move stuff. Like I think if we led with Froakie and then swapped into Swinub, that would always be electric over there. No way this guy's like faster than center it. Yeah. The player, are you talking about Expedition 33? I guess you're talking about Splatoon. Well, of course the people who play Splatoon are going to like Splatoon. Shocking development. I mean, I could lead with Metroid Pod. I could. Would it work up would not like set me up for greatness. Ooh, acid hits both. Ketoacidosis moment. I feel like that's a bit of a misnomer then if you're saying they gave it it was given a 9.3. Like, no, it was given an 8.1. Then the people who liked the game said, hey, the game's good. It's like the reverse of people talking about Nuzlocke games. People who like the game say the game's bad. Well, I think especially with a game with a competitive scene are more inclined to get more people into the scene, so they would be more inclined to go give reviews of it, right? Where if someone likes a single player game, you're going to get a lot more normie people who are just like, oh, I like the game, and then just never interact with the media in any other way. You're going to get John Hammersticks over here just playing the game and then never talking about it online, maybe talk to his friends in person. It's a single player only game? Okay, you got me there, liberal. Let's just lead with Metapod, and why don't we just win? We're going to lead with Metapod Froakie. Who do we not want to bring to this fight? Maybe Kirkatoon? Yeah, I can go Kirkatoon. Oh, that's the wrong one. We want to go here. But still, I wouldn't say it's fair to say that a voted score means a game's good. We are Charlie Squirk. We carry the flame. Does have co-op with your friends without standard matchmaking. Interesting. So it's just like, is it a separate whole game or is it like a DLC expansion for this junk? God, I hate no move boxes. The game is good and the viewer is always right. No bias at all coming from the person dropping these facts. All right. And that's why I'm only going to be playing TFT in the future. I love when I start stream right as the sun is rising and I get some of the craziest camera lighting angles of all time. My man's got the most consistent camera here. Switch to exclusive spin-off game. Interesting. All right. Ready to see me lose at a children's game? Yeah. Here's Savvy. Yeah, especially because I've got like the half face. Wait, am I all the way back in? No. I want to do my rollerblade fight. Bop, bop, bop. Let me get some better lighting here before we get our ass kicked. Will that just work? Oh, wow, that's perfect. All right. Damn, I should have done that before I changed it. All right, Pokemon roller skates. Let's see if my haphazardly thrown together plan. Oh, shucks. We've haphazardly gone into this fight before. We've had a really detailed plan that didn't work out. Now let's just sort of half ball. I'm gonna go here on this guy, and then I'm going to expect that this is going to be electricity and go into Sammy. And then what we do from there is a mystery. Actually, we're just going to get Silverwind Omni Boost, and we're going to be fine. Ooh, I love when my Pokemon get doubled up. I don't believe you. Okay, Omni Boost. Game is bad. Alright, now what are they going to see? Random move probably coming from Centeret. Pursuit's scary. And then Flame Charge actually not doing that much there. I'm like... Well, it would never be Spark on that slot. I mean, we could go back to the Frog. And then, like, run this town tonight. You know, just do this shit again. It's probably the safest thing to do. I've turned over a new leaf. Animal Crossing new leaf. And they're swapping? This might be good for us? They really do love swapping in this game, because I guess if we keep dancing, they'll keep dancing. But that means Metapod's going to be a little scared about what happens next. Furry swipes? Damn, they really just love attacking this right-hand side. on Cameron. No Diaz. Damn. Okay. New leaves, they've been turned. Are we faster than... We are faster than the center at, so Bubble Beam should be enough to pick that up. And then we expect Pony to be ripping something into Metapod. Flame Wheel. Yeah. So we could just dip on that. But we don't really have anyone who loves taking a Flame Wheel. I mean, Fireman doesn't really hate it. We got a bunch of people who like... Yeah, we'll go... John Smith. And none of these hit both. Do they have a priority move? Nah, so we're just going to Bubble Beam kill the center retro. When you don't think you're going to get robbed at the convention, but furry swipes. We all been there. That sounds like a Moon Man classic, Loki. Flame Wheel gonna go left. J.R. Smith. Blitzel, Blitzel, Blitzel. Now we still don't like electricity. Them swapping out was good for the moment. Now we are afraid again. I mean, we're gonna swap Frank into Swine Up again. And then what can the skunk do about the rest of these guys? I mean, we could just drop acid on them. Acid does hit both and does a decent amount. So yeah, let's just drop some acid and then hope that Swinub is chilling. And then maybe if they're seeing kills on Swinub after this, then we'll do some stuff. It's the classic run and bun double battle strat where you just swap, let one side swing and let the other side just go. Super effective. Oh, is base Pony fairy type in this game? That's why it's doing so much. Got it. Yeah, exactly. Swapping on the immunity. Now they're probably both going to see a KO. Yeah. Now they're probably both going to see a KO and Swine Up. We can swap them out and then we should be good. We'll keep Mr. Smith going here and then... They're probably going to both see, like, random moves, which I guess we go into the Timber. I'm going down. I'm yelling Timber. So we just need Tim to take 2 hits, and we're chilling. And then it's just the Zoroark in the back, which I think we've got a decent amount of Pokemon that deals with. Oh, Skunky's that fast? Hell yeah. Double fire in the slot. Okay, now Blitzel is +1. Are they still preventing the speed here? Skunk is slower. Does this guy have Mach Punch? They do have Mach Punch, which should be enough to take down that guy. And then what are we afraid of Zoro for? Confusion going into Tim? I mean, we could Mach Punch that guy. There's a chance we just pick it up that way. Them, ow, yeah, we're less afraid of them. I think we should probably just go... What up, Low Ray? It's fun. So, let me finish up this fight real quick. I've been basically having a crisis of what game to play next since beating Run and Bun, and then since falling out of love of... Nice, we hit the range. Falling out of love of Plat Kaizo. Because I've had some miserable luck playing Plat Kaizo. And the little bits I've played of it, I enjoyed. I've gotten to the first gym leader twice. It seems really hard, but it seems like there's a lot of stuff you can do to sink your teeth into. Like, it seems like a really cool game. I think I'm just hesitating on committing hard to playing a new game after spending, like... I spent 2 years on Run and Bun? Yeah. Yeah, I was, like, really surprised. Oh, the game isn't super long. I love to hear that. I've been campaigning for people making shorter Pokemon challenge games. I think there should be way more shorter challenge games. 180 fights, that's not bad at all. Yeah, maybe I'll end up committed to this. Because it's like, I had this run, so I'm moving back to the States from Australia in like 6 weeks. So I'm like, I need to finish all of my outstanding runs. Like I had this run outstanding. I have a Blue Kaizo run that's 4 badges in. So I was like, I need to come back to this. But every bit I've played to it, I've really enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Australia moment. In Australia for not much longer. Shout outs to Australia. It's going to be so sad because it's like, it's coming out of winter here. And then I'm going to go back to Philly where it's going to be winter again. So I'm like not going to have, well, I guess it still probably will get pretty hot by October here. But it's just going to be winter into winter into winter. Damn. 1 death reset. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better that I could get a grasp of it. That you've already got a crazy ass run going 1 deathless. This game hasn't been out, excuse me, for that long. Right. Also, I'm half my problem with playing Pokemon Challenge games now is that I don't watch other people do runs because I feel like you can learn so much. Like for Run and Bun, I was consistently like looking up VODs and checking fights of what other people did. The interchat lawsuit. All right. Really, not a stream win yet? That's surprising. I guess it just came out with really unfortunate timing with the Plat Kaizo hype, but it does seem like Plat Kaizo hype broadly is deteriorating because that game is challenging in a not fun way. Hell yeah. Let me not. Let me hit you with that fresh follow. 1 struggle crit. Gang. Yeah. I just think Run and Bun totally burnt me. Beating Run and Bun was my greatest accomplishment. And then fully committing to another game after that feels hard. Sputa. I think the biggest thing I need to learn, I mean, there's so many things I would need to learn to get better at this game, but the Switch AI, they love switching so much, is definitely something I feel like I need to master to do well at this game. Because the Switch AI is absolutely brazy out here. They get a sniff of you wanting to use a move that they don't like and they get out of here. Hell yeah. Is Ancestral X also a shorter game? Yeah. I really just need to pick a game and commit. The old. This game is shorter. All right. Yeah. I feel like this game has like, it's not super hard. Okay. This game really does have everything I like, more just a learning curve. Is the AI as adjusted in Ancestral X as it is for this? Because I really do love the explicitly stated out AI rules. I think that's another thing that going from Run and Bun that I really loved is that you like knew what was going to happen most turns pretty significantly. And what frustrates me about Plat Kaizo, where it's like, there's 82% for this guy to click Stealth Rock on turn 1. And it's like, the entire fight is branched off from this. Same without the switching. Interesting. I just think I've talked about this a bunch, but I think the more distance I get away from playing Run and Bun, the more I appreciate that game. Which is something I thought I'd never say. Same without the switching. Do I just want to lead with... Who was I seeing doing Sissy Confusion? I could just lead with Frokioki. I mean, Froki's probably going to do decently well against most of this team, or not. Ericata not hitting like it is. Also, a lot of abilities. It's funny that I never know if an ability is something that was added or I just like my post Gen 5 knowledge is pretty weak channel. Ah, special guts. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Because it being deterministic is so sick. Like that, I think the thing that scratches my itch about Pokemon Challenge games that you really don't get from a lot of other games is that you sort of, I like describing it like an anime character describing their plan, or that like there's that scene from that Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. where he's like explaining the whole fight before he does it. I think that moment when you plan a fight completely and you jump in and it's just like, I do this, then he does that, and you do this and I do that, is just so satisfying to plan out the whole puzzle and just know every move that's going to happen. It's like there's no other game that scratches that itch. And a little bit of randomness is fine, is fun, and even keeps it fresh, but sometimes I just want to like, no, I think Run and Bum was just such puzzle after puzzle after puzzle, man. I think it's just me as a person too. It was so obvious after being Emerald Kaizo and Crystal Kaizo that like I had put off Run and Bum, but Run and Bum was the game, and I wanted to commit to that. Get the games with the Kaizo brand are supposed to be hard, but I feel like they went overboard with Black Kaizo. It plays like Minecraft with your friend who's creative mode. Yeah, that's where my issues with Plat Kaizo, especially going from Run and Bun, where Run and Bun's so deterministic. Run and Bun is so, you know what's going to happen. Run and Bun is incredibly balanced as well. Like so many Pokemon can do stuff, being able to change natures and IVs with heart scales. Again, biggest complaint about Run and Bun is it's too fucking long of a game. Yeah. You gotta go back to saying memes. Yeah. Yeah, I just, the randomness, like, Plat Kaizo went too far to just be hard for hard's sake. It's like, Plat Kaizo is hard, but Run and Bun is challenging. And that's my video essay. I just want to have the same way I felt about Run and Bun, is that I could have good takes about Run and Bun once I beat the game. I feel like I want to beat Plat Kaizo so I can say the game is bad, but that's not a good justification to committing 6 months of your life plus to playing a game. Anyways, we have no fire type. Oh, Larry, actually, I'll ask you this because I've been curious. Do most people go right into the gym and do the fights? The one time I went east and did all those other fights, it felt like it wasn't worth it for the encounter. The horse theme? Yes, the riding theme. Go to playlist. The old Plat Kaizo era playlist. Did you get the Route 22 encounter? Okay. What is that table? But just the grass one. So you only have to do like a few fights for that. I think what it was last time is that we just like got so incredibly owned by this. Just two, yeah. I think like I had no answer for the horsey, so I was just afraid to do it. Eliminate the traitor. Or it was probably like, if this sets up Rain Dance, I just lose, is what I think my understanding of that fight was. Ketoacidosis. Probably need to go 22. Bet. Okay. Yeah, I could just go Silver Wind. Yeah, my 1v1 looks a whole hell of a lot better here. But no Mon that really easily wins this. And they're going to be faster once the sun goes up. Or rain goes. I guess we could just go water type, right? I keep on jumping over the Metapod, and I was like, why is this guy doing so much fucking damage? The Metapod, like, actually having hands is crazy to me. Oh, wait, we could just, like, absorb. Yeah, why did they give... I mean, he still doesn't have hands, but Metapod has hands. You feel me? Yeah, why don't we just go absorb? Who do we not want to bring to this fight? You can keep Kirkatune in the back. You know, Kingdom Hearts 4 news has me throwing ass in the lobby of Panera. Bro. So, what is it? There's a Kingdom Hearts anime coming. There's Kingdom Hearts 4. Dude, I can't will myself to care about Kingdom Hearts anymore. I don't have the PhD required to understand what's going on in the story. Like, I don't have the heart to learn again. Hell yeah. Every time I go live at weird hours, I'm glad you're still able to keep the streak. How far? They've already taken it too far. I don't think anyone would disagree that Yuck has gone way, way, way too far. Who up mouse and they Mickey? That sounds like a euphemism. How long till Mickey Mouse is no longer under copyright? Well, it's Steamboat Willie's gone now, but they're never going to let the mouse free. Free my dog, a mouse. You can. A lot of the evolution levels are changed. Like, I'm pretty sure this evolves into Beedrill like 36 now. There's a lot of things changed. Which does make the game feel a little overwhelming at points, but... Oh, I should have Silverwind absorbed. I guess if I knew for sure is Rain Dance. In the good old country of New South Wales. I moved here because my partner got a job. And I'm just along for the ride. Along for the ride now, and then coming back to the States, praying that there's still 4 jobs left. Dev team tripling down. Donald Goofy. I did see the Donald, Goofy, and Mickey playable characters. Could you play as Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 2? Are we gonna get kissed? I hope we don't get kissed. I hate getting kissed, man. Shibuya? I have no idea the Vinians. Hunter. Wow. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, yeah. I feel like I haven't really been too north of this city. Because we've been like to Melbourne. We just went to the Blue Mountains for the first time last weekend. But I really have not been too north of the city. Shetson, we should be able to get this off when we swap. Oh, it's just healed after 2 turns. I mean, we could stay in, or we could not. Ominous Wind, likely, maybe Glaciate. Why is this wind so ominous? Why does this do so much damage to every Pokemon I own? I guess we can go that guy. J.R. Smith. Sleep is always 2 turns? Good to know. Yeah. Yourself for the player. Just because if you put something to sleep, you get basically a free switch turn to get going. And sleep turns carry across, like, Pokemon coming in and out. I would assume yes. Also, this is crazy that they basically get free poison every time. Don't kiss me again. Cool. No rain. I guess they will slowly die even if we get stuck with them out. This Mushroom is so adorable. The Pokemon X and Y with the scaling up looks honestly really good. I'm surprised how much the quality visually the game improves by just all these little changes. Glaciate? Glaciate and then Weary Gaze. Yawn on the Switch. Oh, yeah! Someone was in here when I ran the gym the last time. Hit me with, like, the yawn strategy for the lead. Something like that, if I remember correctly. Speed fell. Are we slower? Of course we're slower now. But I think we could, or we're gonna get kissed or we're gonna get confused. Can we just go back in the skunk? Yeah, let's go back into the skunky bunky. Nouveau yawn lead. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do the Nouveau trait. Completely forgot about that. Yeah. Owned. Maybe I am still good at these games. We got to attack, so we still have 2 turns of sleep waiting. This is Spark or Magnet Rise. Why don't we go into Sammy Bobammy? Doubles hard to switch into, yeah. I was so shocked with how challenging the gym was. Ooh. I thought the game crashed for a second. I was so surprised. It like fell out of nowhere how challenging the gym was. Also, that animation looks wacky as hell. Because I feel like I managed with all the fights leading up to it, and then the gym was like, here's 6 Pokemon you can't beat. Yeah. Rising Star with Magnet Rise. I see it. But I feel like that's kind of what you want. You want the gym battles to actually feel like boss battles. Yeah. Let's heal this guy up. Okay, these fights over here are not as difficult as I thought. Grant. I'll keep it $1.50 with you. I don't know who the hell Grant is. I did play X and Y as a kid. I know you fight Pokemon, and that's honestly as much as I remember. There's a big ass flower. Some dude who's like, it's been 600,000 years. Normally the second junior, but the third gym leader in this, yeah. Yeah, when I was getting back into playing challenge games, I was like, yeah, I know Roxanne. I know Brawly. You hit me with Grant? You better grant me some grace, because I don't know shit about these guys. Nah. Shuppet, Trapinch, and Carvana. I hate... Oh, wait, is this... Oh, this is the Arena Trap Pursuit fight. Maybe this was the fight that I was like, I don't want to do this. Because it just makes you feel bad when you're like, oh, wait, I'm Arena Trapped in. I'm dead as hell. Why am I even alive? Trainers. Stupid Arena Trap. Leads with Shuppet. So I assume we don't have anyone who just owns Shuppet. Bubble Beam does a hell of a lot to the wrong guy. What up, Grogus? Grogus Amogus. And especially not having a bird here so I can, without fear, stand in front of this dude. Can't really do that. I feel... I hate this fight. I hate this game. Excuse me. I truly, truly hate this game. Everything nice I've just said, I take it back. It's a bad game made for bad people. Now we go for that sleep powder. Clearly you don't want... What? What the hell does that mean? Shall stay air fryers though. The old... What did that do? Eggs. Goddamn, bro. I have to commit to something. Okay. And it's not going to be tax fraud. Is there anything I can do to force. So, I mean, you're not taking that much damage. Amplifier? No. Greatly effective. Why you guys... I feel like everyone's speaking in riddles. Sound moves increase. Oh, that's cool. Renamed punk rock. Oh, I didn't know punk rock reduced damage you took. Too much to learn. Answer my riddles 3. Is sing full ack? I guess you want the tot, not the tune. Beauty Mew magic. If you want it, you got it. From Mason's cue of a Disney Channel Junior theme song to Toby Fox. Sing is 75 ack. Because I was wondering if there's something we could do where we just sing and there's a... On a game info, there's a move section. Oh, sick. It is really nice that all the resources are just in one spot that is not a Google Doc. Not that I don't hate the Google Docs. I like that it's become standard for games that have like a Dex and a doc. We are truly living in the golden age of Pokemon ROM hacks. Okay, of like Mons who can stand directly in front of this. If I work up... No. I'm trying to think of a Mon that could do... I mean, we trap this guy in. We click Silver Wind. We get Omni Boost, and then we sweep the rest of the fight. God, I hate Pursuit too. I hate everything. It is crazy how good Metapod is. Moves tab. Silverwind. Flags. Sheer force. Oh! I see what you mean. Reading is so hard anyways. See ya! Thank you for doing that in a gentle way. See, I will complain. I will say this is not an individual game problem. This is just also a Pokemon Challenge game problem, that finding the balance between changing things that are in the base game and making new things can be hard because it feels like information overload. I think both Platkaizo in this game have a problem with that, where like Dig's now priority, Stealth Rocks is now priority. Like having to rewrite your brain, especially when you're jumping between games, can be a little challenging. But it's easily accessible at the very least. Made a discovery with my coworker, both kind of slap and grab each other's shoulders when we laugh. Oh god. Someone's gonna be like, why do these two guys hate each other? Yeah. Reading issue. Okay. I mean, I could still like lead with Sleep Powder, but like not my happiest thing in the world. And they have Confuse, right, too? I hate... Well, I guess we do have that pack of berries. Are you still trying to get all those retro achievements? There's no way... I'm gonna say, do we like work up? Well, even work up isn't a guaranteed, but if we get confused, we don't care about that. I feel like there's, I mean, I could, do I need to learn? Do I need to learn? Yeah. Can I just like see what arena trap related stuff? Okay. Reading simulator. Switch AI is custom. 2-type switch AI, force switch, mid-turn switch AI. When it comes to force switch AI, the AI cannot switch battles over empty spot. There's not a question whether it is required to. Okay. Then what is... Okay, force... Okay, that's... I need to read from top to bottom. Who would have thought? Reading from top to bottom is good. Force switch is someone who faints. Okay, yeah. The mid switch hurts with active on the field. Mid switch AI. If the AI is physically incapable of switching, they won't switch. A small but non-comprehensive list of reasons the AI might not switch. They're trapped, locked in, no party members alive. They can swap. Falls into the incentivized switch or that. Incentivized switch or standard switch tier. Parish count is 1, all must pass. Okay. Parish count, that makes sense. Incentivized switch, we're going to probably, I guess, learn about this later. All must pass. The AI has more than... So if they're low health, they're not going to switch. AI gets killed from one of the moves, and they don't have a focus band, stash, HP. Pokemon is slower. Does not have a priority move that would kill the opponent, deal at least 50%. There's this thing, right, where if it deals more than 50%, like that move is going to get clicked over a status move. I remember last time having that brief bit of memory from something like that. Yes, some of them. The old it depends. Okay. I'll check for problem. Target event to switch to. Okay. Makes sense. They'll swap out incentivized switch tier if they have an ability that does. Critical status moves, but they'll click if they don't have kill. Okay. I want to know about that. Is that here? Critical status. Trick sub. Trick room. Excuse me. Healing. Pain split. Makes sense. Yeah. These broadly make sense. Example, apply confusion's critical status, which is on this fight. Oh, so, okay. Putting examples into practice. If Shuppet is standing in front of a Pokemon and it doesn't do more than 50%, it will click Confuse Ray. Which I guess, unless there's a reason for it to switch out. These broads make sense. Not quite. Critical. Let's go back to, hey everybody, it's critical status here. Apply confusion. Does that have Ray? Confusion Ray Romano? No, God. I should have been an engineer. Only choice tier. Lethal tier. 1 in 16 rolls. This is something I have to remember too. I have to rewrite my brain for this. It's 99% it clicks Ray. Okay. Okay. So it's one of those, it's effectively 100%. So in all cases and purposes, you should treat a 99 like a 100 in terms of preparation. I guess it depends on how much your tolerance for risk is, but I would say probably especially this early in the game. What annoys me here is that workup doesn't get us to killing range. Oh my God. Nah, okay. No worries. Everything is guaranteed. I also greatly appreciate that you're helping me with all this. I really, really, really appreciate this. What does weary gaze do? It's when some guy's like about to do a hate crime and they're like, I don't know about that. Go to battle AIs. 20 says target become fatigued. Critical status. Battle AI? Critical status is above semi-lethal. Semi-lethal tier is for damaging moves that have at least 1 in 16 of the rolls calculated to do at least 50%, but will not kill. Moves in this tier will always be prioritized over standard status and chip damage tiers. Moves are sorted by how much damage they would deal. Generally, the move that deals the highest damage will be the one that's selected. There are some deviances, tail slap, pin missile, yada yada yada. Counter, mirror code, and metal burst will fall into this tier. Valued to move equivalent to valued at the equivalent of a move that deals 80% out to the target's remaining HP. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So order goes moves that like can only be chosen. Obvious in these situations. Yeah. Lethal tier, moves that kill. I guess maybe there's distinctions, all this. Special case tier, fake out power song, that makes sense. So big asterisk here. Critical status tier is what the moves we were just talking about. Like if nothing is killing. So even if we were in against the Shuppet and there's a move that did more than 50%, it would click the status move first, the critical status move first, because it exists in the tier above it. Generally. Okay, cool. Learning. Okay, so back to back. Any Pokemon that is not seen dead to a move will see Confuse Ray coming. So anyone who would guarantee 2-tap. Wow, I was like, why is Mach Punch hitting? Wait a second. Have we found ourselves a line? Meditate increases attack by 1. Okay, so say I am our good pal Shuppet here. Throw it a fast kill with a valid switch. It'll do that. So, could I... What is a Fearsome? Is Fearsome speed drop? I need abilities. How bad? This is bringing me back to the run and bun days. 50 tabs open. Fearsome is speed intimidate? Yeah. So if I were to lead with a Persim Berry, click meditate, kill it on turn 2 with Mach Punch. I guess we are slow. Well, it should Confuse Ray again. Actually, I don't know how priority moves interact. Bulldoze is attack drop or speed drop. It won't see the prior move. Okay. Lower speed. Are we faster? We are still faster. So we go Psy Smack. But critical status moment. Ugh. Tell me Supersonic is like it is in other games. It's like 55% accurate. 80. Well, I mean, I guess Confuse Ray could still miss, right? Or does Howl supersede this? Standard status. No, because Howl is in standard status tier. So we would get screwed by exactly Confuse Ray hit. What does Seismac do again? What does Fatigue do again? Replaces Frozen. Frostbite. Alright. Psychic types are immune to being fatigued. Trash cans. But what if I was just built different? I mean, I just have to hit through one confusion if we do get confused. Self-hit chance is 33. Nah, we taking that. Okay. It's going to be Meditite with a Persum. And we're going to win the entire fight with Meditite. I mean, if we get to this point and this guy's alive, we can just win it with Skunk. Or like any one of these guys. And who takes care of Trap Pinch if everything goes horribly wrong? You tell me. They pinched this guy in the trap? We can keep Krickadoon in the bag. Nope, I gotta remember that my overlays aren't set that way. Might be a good time to assess the switch scores. I'm gonna ball a little bit here. I know, like you're saying, there's probably more to understand, but who doesn't like a little bit of balling in their soup? Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, well, I feel, thank you again for helping me with learning some of this stuff. Oh, we have like infinite of these berries? I did not realize that. I should be handing out these berries like they're candy. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum. I wanted to give this guy citrus. Or Orin. Citruses will be something we may need later. All right. Do I have a good plan? Will I be cooked? Every time. Why is use the top? I will say the fault of the game, not the mod, is that there not being a move function in the box, or at least that I'm not obviously aware of, is incredibly annoying. And the first option, having to go through all these things to just give out a berry. I bet there's probably an easier way to do it. I'm always assuming that I'm the super, super, super genius and no one else knows anything else and everything else is obvious to everyone else. But anyways, let's game. All right, let's see if we actually cooked up a good plan. Pokemon Nouveau Y. Please be kind to me. This fight, I think we lost at least one Pokemon last time we did it, just because we did not take the time to learn. But hopefully now that we've taken the time and have the patience, we will be sick as hell. First, we would like to think about what's going on. Confuse Ray, we expect it. Critical status move level. Everybody knows about critical status move level, which is why we have the Persum. Then we meditate, which gets Mach Punch to a range where it always kills. They saw the same thing last time, so we're just going to Mach Punch. We have Scrappy, which is why we're able to punch a ghost. Everybody knows this, of course. That might be a problem. Oh, wait, no, we're clicking Psy-Smack on this guy that comes in. It goes into Carvana. Okay, we're not faster. We're not trapped in. Let's find out what happens. We can't click Mach Punch, right? Yeah. Well, Leer Drop is Interesting. Now we sort of don't want to kill. I think we might be in trouble. Ah! Okay, how does this become a problem? We're trapped in by a Rita trap. Smack does 2-hit KO. We could just get a crit? It only becomes a problem if we hit here, they supersonic, and then we hurt ourselves in confusion. This will be fine. We will just hit. It's just that easy. I was never worried. What's fatigue? Well, sometimes you just feel a little tired. It's like a big tired. Fatigue's like frostbite. Okay, that wasn't scary at all. I'm always like, yeah, I'm super fine with bawling. And then we get in the fight, I'm like, oh my god, why are we bawling? What idiot cooked up this plan? Anything special you want to be doing about this capture table? Route 22. How's this? Traded away. No, I want to see the tables. Donde está table? This just takes me to here. I've clicked on it 3 times. Grass, horde. We already have water type. I guess we just go for the grass. And hope we are happy and healthy. And we have to go further in to get like the fishing rod and all that. All right, let's do it. Good for you. I hope you're happy and healthy. Who's just a general tanky? We'll put Mr. Newton on it. Cam Fig Newton. Do I have the spray on? Nah, we got the spray off. We would like a Pokemon. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's bad. Riolu. Now we have 3 fighting types? Why do we have an absurd amount of fighting types? I think I'll cherish him. I'm hoping that's a good Oh My and not a bad Oh My. I'm gonna assume that's a bad Oh My. This thing is insane. Oh. Emanation Pokemon. Good old Ryan Riolu. Do I already have? I don't think I have a Ryan. Name theme. Just dudes. Put that on. Back over here. I don't know about you, but I'm on Route 22. Yeah. Is this a situation where it's like, this would be crazy for the future? Let's see. Competitive? Oh? Interesting. Does it have the other one as well, if you're saying abilities plural? Competitive and defiant? That's absurd. So I guess you just build it based on what ability you get? That's crazy. Up defense, down speed. Not great IVs, but golly. Okay. Change abilities. Does it like cost a resource, or can you just do it whenever? That's so sick. If it's just you can do it whenever. I mean, if you can change moves whenever, I would assume you can change abilities whenever. That's sick. Damn, you can basically just like restat a Pokemon, excuse me, whenever you want. Go to the gym. Jimothy time. Limited before then, though. All right. Not for you. To the gym. Okay, score puppy. Okay, now what do we know about home claws? What do we know about toxic plate? What do we know about Fursuit? 9 caps on 3 patches before you get the key item for unlimited. Huh. Damn. That seems like a reasonable way to do it for you. Especially like you're saying how quickly the game goes. Oh, did I close my window with all the things already open? I did. I have to reopen all of my learning pieces of paper. Yeah, rules. So I'm looking for hone. Standard status tier. So semi-lethal tier, not there. Incentivized switch tier, standard switch tier, chip damage. So we would assume that hone claws is likely is it just home claw unless it's switch, right? We could just go air cutter with this guy. Yeah. Okay, and then I guess we should probably look at switch AI to learn. No, I want a page that has the battle AI. I want a page that has the switch AI. Okay. I'm gonna need to set up something in Chrome where just like I open up this page and it's like everything I need to know. All the pages open so I can bounce between them. Okay. Switch scoring. Base score, additional score. Takes 50 from everything the target knows. Okay, what's the number? Is there a number they have to beat to switch? Like if they're expecting to just standard switch or standard status is what we were expecting. Is there a number? Yeah, what do these numbers mean? Midturn switch. Any of these cases are true. AI is slower. Okay, well, okay. Should the AI switch out? There's a 3 cases. Oh, and this numbers are the score. This determines if they will switch out. Then the score determines who they will switch out to based on who has the highest score. Got it. Okay. So with max speed aerial ace when everyone move Rogi. Yeah. Can I just look at the Letty Bun, see how screwed we are? Does this guy help? Yeah, we just hit 2 ice shards and we're fine. I mean, if it but they do too much damage with Bug Bite and Aerial Ace, they'd be clicking that over Supersonic. You have identified There's no way we could catch. Actually, wait a second. Can we catch Ladyball in a swap? Could we click smack? Could we lead with this and then they don't do enough damage to us and then we click smackdown and we kill? But no, I'm assuming there's something in the swap AI to stop someone coming in from getting themselves rocked. It's the squishy one, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like even if it can KO. Well, there's 4. Gets killed from switching in. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's not going to swap into something that kills him. Makes sense. Not going to be able to get something cheeky like that. Okay, so this guy is a problem, though. 1,000,000% going to be a big ass problem. Yeah. I'm only seeing like, yeah, Sammy Swinub. Rock Tomb Chains. That makes sense where you're not showing KO or you're like you're able to do enough chip and drop speed with Rock Tomb to be able to actually chain into a KO. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. It tracks. Da-da-ba-ba. I'm gonna say, could we do a similar thing with this guy, but not particularly. What's the base box? Oh, why haven't we traded for Nouveau? We should probably trade one of these guys for Nouveau, right? Going off vibes, I'm gonna say Cricketune would be the mon we would trade away, but I'm not 100%. I don't know who's the least valuable here. I'm just going based on like uniqueness. There's a trade for Nouveau. Trade Cricketune. Okay, cool. I feel good that I trust that. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. We're gonna go trade Cricketune, and then we're gonna look at this fight, and then it's gonna be better, and we're not gonna be worried at all. That's how it works, right? Get rid of that stupid cricket. Okay, let's play. How many rooms do I have to open to find Nouveau? Can I reach into my mind palace and remember where Nouveau is? I need to get Cricketune out of the box too. I think they've been sitting in the box this entire time. Ba ba ba. Oh, organized boxes is just move Pokemon. I'm so dumb. That's what I've been needing to do this entire time. I had a feeling there's probably an option to do it, and I was just dumb enough to not find it. Why do we need to change the name of things in between games? Oh, shit. I don't think this is the right house. All right, let me just look at the docks instead of walking around and trying to find where everything is. Probably for the best. Southwest house. Thank you, boss man. We're south, we are west. Are we super west? No. West. Bet. Okay. Grazie. Can I have your numeral, please? Can I have your numeral, please? If you show me your... Oh, you can just trade right from the box, too? That's pretty sick. This Nimble doesn't have a nickname, right? Oh, Krakatoa, hell yeah. Take good care of Krakatoa. Okay, now this will look better. We will be so much happier about the... Oh, I gotta save the file. This 1v1 in this gym will be so much easier now. There's going to be no issues, and we're going to win the super game. Export box. Bow, bow, bow. Bingo. And then I want to add this Rialu in. I mean, I can wait for that. I don't think Rialu is going to be jumping out. We can just toggle that later. Do a little bit of 3DS prep. Oh well. Numal will solve all of our problems. If I remember correctly, does Numal have any fun moves to learn? Oh, it's already only 10. Can I export import? Export import. So good against the puppy. Is there a mon that they're like truly afraid of? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, they're slower. I'm assuming they're just gonna stay in. Wait a second. So, Honeclaw's standard boosting move. We don't get something like Rock Tomb or something like that, because if we could and we could slow it down, I bet we'd still probably be slower. Yeah. Okay. Bandidam. We just have to remember the level up Numal too. We're gonna hit by damaging move the attacking Pokemon. Well, we don't have that ability, right? That's a crazy ability. I guess this is like a Iron Thorns, but even better. Pebble Spray. Incinerate. So even after this thing hone claws, it moves will still. Oh, so will this just go hone claws, hone claws? Standard switch tiers above chip damage. Would it? So, what I think is that you're saying, but can it swap into any of these? Like, doesn't it just get owned? Where's back to the switch tier? Well, I guess if we didn't damage it, because it would still be below 33. Like if we yawned. Has more than 30%. There's a the AI gets killed when the opponent's moves. 30% only if you fast kill it. There's more than. Oh, if any of these cases are true. Okay. What up, Aaron? How we doing? Well, it's starting to get cold. Let me put on my sweater. I hear you're free, Aaron? Or that was a while ago, but free my dog? You're free? You're not going to jail. Not yet. Aspirational. I like it. Yeah. Small comprehensive list. Okay, so incentivize switch tier or normal switch tier back here. For my understanding, it was a long story. Aaron didn't actually do anything wrong, but the American criminal justice system is fucked. Aaron's out fighting the good fight. HYTA? Actually, I think this actually hit the thing that was supposed to be Portabella Asian, where you're forced to eat mushrooms every day to make sure you don't go to prison. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Standard status tier, standard switch tiers above chip damage, no other options. But these have the chip tier, set the switch, assuming a number of conditions are met. Okay. So. Oh, okay. So, yeah, if they can't chip, that makes sense. So that means, like, even if the scores are low, this is Nouveau Y. It's a mod of Y. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of changes. You think I have commands? No, I'm dumb. I make sure anytime anyone comes in, I have to explain the whole thing. Yeah, but it's yeah. We've got the important commands. Still need a valid switch. Yeah, but even if everyone is like minus 15, it'll still swap, right? Who's Eric? I still haven't put in the Aaron command. I have been lazy. It needs to be above 0. Okay, that is a good thing to know. Yes. Okay. So, will anyone score above 0 in front of Nouveau? You take more than 50%. Faster's +3. So even if they get like owned by a move, as long as they're faster, they don't care. I'm seeing how the Rock Tomb thing happens now. But they also have weak moves. You don't do enough damage to Nouveau. Yeah. So Nouveau, they're just gonna all stay in then, right? Because like this guy doesn't do enough damage. They don't get the faster +3 unless they get strong moves. Ah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because there are additional servers. I see what you're saying. They need to have this. They need to have this to get either of these. Gotcha. Bro. Bro. Jesus Christ, Aaron. Aaron, it's 11 a.m. here. I can't be listening to Photograph by Nickelback at 11 a.m. Fucking Christ. No. Like 2 months. It's like 6 weeks, something like that. No, I think it's like close to exactly 2 months. I will go from one penal colony to another, from Australia to Philadelphia. Both lands of criminal intrigue. Yeah, they're just, as soon as I get to TSA, they're just going to pull up a clip compilation of every crazy thing I've said while in Australia and be like, bro, how could we let you back in? You said, beep. Okay. Fucking Nickelback, bro. Okay, so all of these Pokemon get owned by Nouveau. All this to say we are learning, but all these Pokemon get owned by Nouveau. Oh, wait, I have to put in those moves again. Damn it. Pebble. Sickleback. Isn't that when people, like, their blood cells are all fucked up? They have, like, sickleback anemia or some shit? Update. Oh. That's sick. Yeah. Yeah, I think my only real major complaint, even though I do like the like sprite little one, I think my biggest complaint about the calc is, excuse me, is when you're trying to look at individual 1v1s, making sure you remember what the lead is the only thing that bothers me. That's the sport for middle class people. Oh, sickle ball, yeah. Paired up with the hammer, yeah. Yeah. I just don't like change. That's why I always use card. Don't be carrying all around those coins. That's smart little expert hack. Yeah, well, I mean, we could still just like lead, incinerate, hopefully hit the range, and then they're just gonna hit us with something tiny after. I mean, you know what's probably going to happen and what we're probably going to do for this fight after spending all this? I mean, I'm glad I traded for Nouveau, but it seems like the optimal thing is to pick Nouveau, click Incinerate as long as you can. But it's good to learn the AI. At the front door. W reading, exactly. We're investing in our future. Goodbye. Goodbye. Level, and then we probably want to put like an Orin on this guy. We don't have this guy anymore. Do not exist anymore, Cricketoon. Now we just have to decide what Pokemon we don't bring. The beauty of early game Pokemon Nuzlocking. Why does Paris do so much damage to everybody? Me when I'm a French revolutionary? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's like Nouveau. Why not this guy? You're fine against them. The problem is still, I guess, the Ladybug, right? Do. We need an Orin on them. Yeah. Or maybe we just like, we have Nouveau kill the puppy. And then, I mean, it's still not great. Ah, fuck it. So bad we jump all the way back to Placaizo. Oh god, no. Not the Placaizo prep. We're gonna go here. Put Orins on everybody. Call it a day. Learning a little bit more about the AI has me more inclined to play more of this game, though. I am having fun. Aaron wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Unique New York. I guess I should decide who... Did I just close that tab like a moron? Hello? I need those calculations. I need those calculations. Metroid Pod. I guess Skunky doesn't do too bad. I won't bring a Punchy Boy. Nah, I do want to bring Punchy Boy. Who do I not want to bring? Probably the Froggy. Delphilic Phil. Yes. Oh, can I easily do items like this? I forget I do have oh, this is the easy way to do items. This is the cheat code I learned. Me complaining. There's no way to easily add items to your Pokemon. What if I just easily added items to my Pokemon? What if I just took a second to read? It's so much easier to complain than try to learn. Yeah, oh, LeBron James, bro. LeBron coming to Philly. When they've been having all these discussions about the GOAT coming to Philly, they're not talking about LeBron. They're talking about me flying back in. It's easy to get confused with one GOAT from another, but it's about me. It's also so funny, when I first got here to Australia, it was way colder than I thought it was going to be. And like one of the first weeks we were at like a flea market, and they were like closing up and everything was real cheap. And there was this sweater, which was really soft, for like $5. And I'm not really a big basketball fan. And I thought it was really funny to buy a Knicks hoodie or a Knicks pullover while I'm in Australia. Yeah. And then they happen to win. So all I need to do is just buy some Sixers merch and they'll win. Oh, I gotta add your song that you queued. Patties. It's so sad, some of the stuff that's in Patties too. I think this is just a broader sadness thing that usually when you'd go to a flea market type thing and there would be like some like shitty homemade stuff that would have some sort of charm to it. Now a lot of those places are just filled with AI stuff, which makes me very sad. My Kaizo Platinum. My Christian Dior. Save as untitled. We'll beat Run and Bun. We'll beat Y Nouveau in 4. There it is. We got there. We got there. This is the run. Everybody's been saying that this is the run. I put orange on everybody, right? See my pyre tag? No, what? What absolute degeneracy did you cook up for pyre tag? Burger King. Why is Toby Fox only cook up bangers? Should live react. I bet. Oh, damn, we're fighting Mason up next. It's literally Mason. No Dixon, you know what I'm saying? Alright. We tried to make a really fancy plan for this fight, and then we decided balling is much better. So let's ball. First, we've got to deal with the puppy. In a perfect world, we just click Incinerate, and then we win. The claws will be Hoend. 6% the kill. Not really looking good. I didn't even get close. Oh, wait. My orange berry. God damn it. I lost to reading again. It's still gonna kill it, but I kind of needed that healing. Alright. My guess... Oh, okay, we go to the Pokemon we want to fight against. This is Swarm, which is terrifying. Do I ever yawn here? Because then it goes Swarm. Me saying I'm gonna ball, and then the second turn in, I'm like, let's think. Huh. Maybe it's yawn? No, it's there's hard caps. There's hard caps for it. If I incinerate... Wait! Oh, you know what? This is probably supersonic. Because nothing does more than 50%. What if we just hit through? What if... Okay, insane. What if we just hit through? Because this is going to be supersonic. It's going to hit. We're going to be fine. And then we're going to win. You know what's really funny, too? I was just giving a speech about how I like Run and Bun because the game is so deterministic and you can just do the things that do well and you don't have to ball. And then I pull a line like this. This is definitely into Swarm. What if we just hit through a second time? Why be smart when you can just be lucky? Yeah, almost everything is buffed in this game. Real ballers, no. Struggle Bug? I mean, no thanks. We should go to someone who can actually fight this guy. Struggle Bug? No, I do quite well. To meet him. Tim the Toolman Taylor. This thing's got a citrus? I feel like this still could be a problem of a fight. What does it drop? Oh no, my special attack on my Timber. Oh no. Smack that guy. All on the floor. Higher priority status move. That makes sense. Okay. So then this will be Electro Web, which if we wanted to go the Swinub on, we could. I think I want to smack that all on the floor one more time. Now, hopefully this doesn't put us low enough that it's a split. Now, with the Oran, we should be fine. Don't go to Saffron City at the wrong time of night. Oh, that didn't heal that much. Okay, so now this is going to be Electro Web. We're going to go into the nub. Then this will Struggle Bug? I think maybe we go Peck Ice Shard. We peck like we're Josh, then we Ice Shard. This could be... Oh, we're faster? I just see the little baby Pokemon. I do guess we are fighting also against little baby Pokemon. I see this... Anyways, I see this little guy and I'm like, they cannot do any damage to anyone. They would never hurt a fly. Here's a question, though. We're not... saving it for the true days. Is that 14%? Kanye Gallows? Okay, wait. Here's the secret strategy. Let's get these rulers out of here. Oh god, we're jumping through generations. Red is 10%? Good thing I'm colorblind. I'm just doing this for future reference. I do trust you. Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. Shard. Oh, really? Just do it by colors? Bet. So you're saying more incentive to ball. Got it. Okay, we're probably dead to something. This is annoying because they're gonna bug bite. No, this is 3 moves, so this is either bug bite or razor leaf. Bug bite is the less preferable move. The skunk is kind of... Oh, wait. Punchy Boy's also okay for this. Guess we go... Oh, Punchy Boy's poisoned. Oh, so... Okay, so even if it's like split moves, it goes for the highest damaging one. Bet. So that means this is always Razor Leaf. That's critically important because then we can go to J.R. Smith over here. Could we do a little bit of acid poison? Oh, I forgot this ability. That's fun. I mean, not fun for us in this current state, but let's drop some acid. That's Big P. Yeah. Deal with the food. Big P live on Twitch. This thing is going to be a menace, ain't it? Yeah, everything does have crazy buffs in the game. Always Bug Bite? Which I kind of hate with every fiber of my being. When did this fight become scary? I guess we can go into Tim. Just to get these, Johns off of us. The speed tie with Nouveau? I think we might be in trouble. Just a tad bit in trouble. Because this thing is just going to slowly chip away at us, and we don't have a great way to hit it without being in grave danger. And it's not like we have a grass type to go to that will just be like, oh, Leech Seed, I don't care. I don't know if we ever get through this. Huh. All right. I'm going to have to do a little bit of bowling for the folks at home. I want to see Leech Seed here. Okay. Then we're gonna go sleep powder, hopefully hit, and then go into Nouveau and kill it while it's sleeping? Pause, champ. We know sleep lasts for 2 turns. The only issue is that we are speed tied. Incinerate doesn't burn a berry juice. We're in, like, giga trouble, aren't we? Yeah. We're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Because, I mean, still, we're gonna go here, do this, burn it. Maybe we could do the cycle 1 time. What type is this? Paris? This is a bug. Oh! Metapod is psychic bug. I was like, yeah, what do you mean? Yeah. Well. Wait, is this turn 2 of sleep? It's a ghost type when it's Big P? That's super sick. Yeah, I think we're just cooked. Yeah. I thought I was cooking, but I guess the fact that we were sleep powder and faster meant we were super dead. This isn't good. This is super not good. The fact that it still just absorbs while it's sleeping is crazy. Who would have thought maybe balling is bad? It's one of those situations where you look at the fight and you're like, oh, this will be fine. And then you actually do the fight and you're like, wait a second. Why does this healing item heal their entire life away? Also, now they're just going to wake up and kill us. I think we just lose. Like, I'm fairly certain it is Dunzo, and it has been Dunzo. Do we die right away to this move? Bug bite. Yeah. We confuse them. Acid Strain seems like it's just like Leech Seed, but automatic. We still have a Orin, right? They just kill us, eat our Orin, and ruin our life. Yeah. Yeah, this is miserable. Who can I blame that's not myself for losing this? Game bad. We just smack this guy? Yeah. Gonna say. What if we just win, though? We smack this guy. Well, this is gonna be... Leech Seed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this thing is a monster. I feel like you need, like, 3 Numels to win this fight. Or I guess maybe 1 bird would be useful. Yeah. But, I mean, again, we're learning stuff. I'm happy to be learning what the hell goes on in this game. W learning indeed. It's 2 deaths. Why am I your essay? So we lost Nouveau and Metapod. And probably the entire run. We're just gonna run this down. Yeah. Yeah, true. I know what... I just need to pick a lead. Yeah, I don't think they're going to the battle. They're going to the great battle box in the sky. Why did I just do that? Kind of brain went on autopilot for a second. If we put them in the death box and then we immediately take them out, they're not dead. The box says they're full health, so that means I'm fine. Yeah. We're just going to run this run down crazy style. Let's level up Rialu. Hype. We're draining nothing. Drain gang. I did say I wanted to end up all my runs before I move out of the country. And that losing the run is a good way to end the run. Workup? I do love that you can unlearn and relearn moves at a moment's notice. Shit's cool. Mars. Moose Man Mars. Force Palm. Is that a physical or special move? Physical, unfortunately. Probably get rid of Twister for now. All right, what will we see in the next fight? Gotta remove all this from our box. Nouveau is Gigadead. Metroid Pod is Gigadead. Guess I need to add this guy back. Oh, we need to save the game. Oh, no, he's already in here. Nah, it's probably easier to just save the game import that way. What I really am. I love that I still have this Sophia the First here. Oh, the whole music video. It's not like you to say sorry. Incredible stuff. That's the lemon. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just sweep. We'll just sweep. We're doing data collection. It's not like you to say sorry. I got too much shit open. Oh, is that part of not going to jail is that you can't drink, right? Yeah. Yeah. True American music. Swarm terrain extender. Oh, well, at least this guy can lead. I mean, leading with a KO, and we figure it out from there. Any status moves I want to be wary of? Quick Claw. 35 days. That's not bad. Oh, am I missing something? Or Training Sender doesn't. No, it has to use the move to do it. Oh, wait, you guys can't see this. Oh, you're right. Yeah, if it's dead, it'll just swap. Duh. That's so painful. Well. Will that count it? Will it give us that? I mean, I'm probably just leading clicking air cutter regardless. Because if they do exactly 50, rest of 2026, damn. So then it won't swap. That's all right. We did it. We did it, Reddit. But dip it. I was gonna say if Nickelback was Canadian, would the song be "This Is How I Say Sorry"? But aren't they Canadian? Dude, what did I do? Can I show you guys this? I accidentally dragged the window further up, and now I can't reach the top of the window, and I can't drag it to my other monitor. It's just stuck. How do I get back? Yeah. Windows up arrow. Nothing's happening. Page up. Page down. How to grab window. Left arrow. There's this arrow showing me down here, but I can't do anything with it. There's this arrow. What does it mean? Wow. To grab and move a normal window on your screen, click and hold your left mouse button on the top tile of the window. Thanks. Can I do it this way? Nope. Oh. Streamer is dumb for the 5th time today. Let's hand out some orangeberries. Bow, bow. OPC. Bow, bow, dum, bum, bum, dum. You got an orange, you got an orange. You still have a Persum, we'll give you an orange. I say my branding is making anyone feel like they can beat Pokemon Challenge games. Fucking dumbass. Ah, was that it before? That's pretty good. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Who was in Lumio City? Who was there? It's like this fight in the gym leader, right? No, one more. Oh, wait, no, that and then the gym leader. So we get to wipe in 2 fights. Cool, 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 cool. You're trying to not say. Aaron's not going to say. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say who was in Lumio City. Where is this fight? Or we fight well away. We all have to have hopes and dreams, right? You gotta be aspirational sometime. It would be nice to wipe to the gym leader out in 3 of our 4 runs. All right, let's cut some air. And it is a swap. Okay. The curled up Silcoon is so funny. Can we struggle bug? Why is this bug struggling? I should have probably went. No, well, this chip. Let me learn something for a second. Is chip higher than status? Well, we do get boosted damage from being statused, right? So what if I just air cutter? Because if they quick claw stun spore. Okay, no, they're just gonna struggle bug. Alright. That sucks a lot. Quick Claw special attack drop. They've channeled one statue. Oh, okay. That's good to know. We probably hit the range unless they get a double Quick Claw. Beautiful. Okay. Now we can't damage anything else. Now it's a range against Sawaddle. Ew. We probably just died to something from Kakuna. Are we going to get fursuited? I might just get fursuited. Skunk. Nah, no pursuit. Just happiness. Which means we're getting pounced on. Alright, we are still faster. Would they drop focus energy? I don't know. Let's go. I have one Ember. I think we maybe want Ember for the potential burn. Pouncing again. Get our Oranberry. Pounce bug type move. Could go. No one really does a lot of damage here. I guess we could schmack it down. And we could try schmacking it down. Yeah, it feels kind of helpless without a fire type and without a flying type. What's the general consensus on starters for this game? Ooh, I could have went Riolu competitive, get the boost, but I guess we don't have any special attacking moves because I got rid of Twister, right? Greninja Glazer. This should be enough to KO. Focus Injury isn't even a guaranteed crit? Whack. Does Greninja get better abilities? Because you can't, like, pre-status in this game, right? Can you you can pre-damage, though, right? Oh, it gets Protein. Protein, yeah, that is busted. Is that old Protein? Like, you can do it every turn? That's only like super recent where that changed. What was with the dramatic zoom on Ninkata? That's a 9. Okay. Cool. Okay, Ninkata versus this guy. Might be a Harden. Like James. I don't see how we kill this guy. Especially if it's a Harden. Oh, I think we might just wipe here. Because we lack a way to make any throughway on damage. I mean, I could go, like, Froakie. How low is Froakie? I think it has to be... Oh, let me look. Is this Chip? No, I think it's going to be Harden. Let's go here. Bray. Gen 9 Protein, but okay, yeah. So I imagine Greninja was busted in that game. Could be fine. Could not be fine. Alright. Yeah, I think we're cooked. I think if I was truly playing to, like, win there, I would have sacked someone, then made the swap. But I think we're just dead. And it was Greninja. Makes sense. Greninja is just busted as all hell. Burn for the road? Poison. Nah, no help. Well, good news is, I think that's another run off the board. We've got that taken care of. I don't have to worry about having this run looming over us having to be finished. I believe it is finished. Take this cup away from me, buddy. We're already slower. Yeah, that with poison. Maybe Mach Punch will get us there. Jesus Christ. That's absurd. I know you said it had a lot of KOs, but that is even more than I even expected. That's an absurd, absurd amount of KOs. I think we're just dead. Oh, terrain. Wonder if there's a world where we would have been happy to have the terrain up for this fight and it would have actually helped us. Definitely running it out of the Gringer KOs. Just sacking everything else just so Caninier can get the glory. I respect it. They are fatigued. That's pretty cool. Anybody wants to take these hits? Not particularly. We go here. Ah! Oh! So you're telling me you beat Ancestral Y or Ancestral X Deathless? Is this what I'm hearing? Absurd. What if I told you? Surely we don't get crit and die. Nah. Bah. So, if I'm reading that right, you're telling me you beat New Game Plus Deathless and the regular game Deathless? Smith and Frank who did. Absurd. Okay. Would you say that you are the GOAT of Ancestral X? Because that's what it sounds like to me. That is the vibe I'm getting here. Unless there's someone just as insane as you who's put even more hours and showed even more mastery of the game. Bet. Thank you so much, Moonman. Oh, wait. Who actually died that I didn't swap out? Skunk died. Organized boxes. Not that this, like, matters in the slightest. It's Real still alive. We're so, like, absurdly dead. Like, I don't think there's anything that even probably matches up well against the lead here. We probably just wiped the beginning. Jesus Christ, Boobad. You've been on one today. Remove that. Just for shits and giggles, we're going to see how depressing this lead looks. Well, I mean, Timber. Nothing happens to Timber. Okay, we work up. Okay, we work up 500 times. Then we die. Did you do your original run with What's... Oh, that's just my bomb screen. Did you do your original run with the New Game Plus in mind, or did you just happen to have such good leftover Pokemon? Foresight, Twister. Yeah, you hit this guy with Twisters, right? That's so sick. Yeah, I don't think there's any feasible world where we win this. That was sick. Well, then how were you able to beat the Elite Four the first time? That you had such gamers still left. We're going to leave this guy. We're going to hit SmackDown. We'll see what's going to happen. There's no point in prepping for a fight where you're going to get your ass whooped. It's like, wow, I'll lose in 15 turns instead of losing in 3 turns. Stunfisk and Chatot? Sometimes when people tell you about like a Pokemon Challenge game you're less familiar with, and they're like, yeah, Togedemaru actually one of the greatest of all time. You're just like, what the? Outside of it, it sounds so absurd. Like, even as a more casual fan, when I was playing Emerald Kaiser for the first time, if you told me Slowbro was like one of the most important Pokemon in that entire game, Slowbro and Dusclops are the two keys to being the Elite Four, I'd be like, what the hell crack are you smoking? All right, gamers. Over, under for how many turns it takes us to lose. All right, let's see if muscly Elvis can do anything here. Love a good swap. Smush that bug. Just keep on going, I guess. It's a speed tie. Crit here. That animation of the bug getting smushed looks so funny. This is not a terrible start. Win the speed tie? Oh, okay. Never mind. Never have hope. Never believe in anything. Never have fun playing any game. Never think you're going to accomplish anything in life. Those are Save as Untitled's rules of the road. New rule. Be as insufferable as possible. Are we fast dead? 11. There's one roll of Bulldoze that kills us. So we're just going to go SmackDown and hope we KO. We live? Just to die? I hate everybody. Let's go to Medical Tyke. Is it better to set up so we take less damage? I mean, this would tucker them out. Oh, they get Bug Bite. Oh, I just realized they're gonna eat our bug and get Bug Bite. They're gonna eat our shit. I'm gonna just smack this dude. Cool. They're fatigued. Oh, Bulldoze gets the priority because we're faster. Okay, now they're gonna eat our shit. Wait, actually, okay. 4,000 IQ play right here. Mach Punch. Activate Rocky Helmet. We take the damage. We get too low. We eat our berry. They Bug Bite, they don't get the healing. If it mattered, it would be cool. Delphox, Zebra Striker, Chatot, Stunfisk, Rhyperior, Beedrill? Greninja, Shuckle, Lumio, Illumise, Volbeat, Typhloid. Yeah, you're right. Both of those... Those both seem like teams where you're like, hey, ChatGPT, can you throw together a team? How did we kill that? How did we survive? Can you throw me together a team of the strongest Pokemon in this generation? And it just gives you some random slop bullshit. That is an absurd team. We're just going to Mach Punch this because we're dead as hell. Yeah, we definitely don't go right into the Mon who's always dead. This is gonna be Air Cutter. We need like Ice Shard crit into Ice Shard crit. Lumion is the best? That's crazy. Good for them. Supersonic Miss? Okay, Confusion's only a 33% chance. Hit through Confusion, Ice Shard crit. I don't know why and we get the 33% like we hit any shot. I mean, hell, if we would have hit through, we probably killed the Shanma. That's a little sad. It's pretty funny that I think this is the best time we've had against the gym leader in our 3 attempts. Well, I think one of them we had like 3 Pokemon. The other one we actually tried and just got owned. Are we just insta-dead? I think we're just insta-dead. Oh, we have Quick Attack. Big if true. Yeah. That's about what I expected. G and a G. Well, it was fun. What did we learn? Nothing. Now, Loki learned a lot, especially about the AI today. Yeah, true. Will I be returning to this game anytime soon? Not for a minute. I want to finish my Blue Kaiser run. I think that's like number 2 now that we've got this off the board. I had a lot of fun playing today. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what game I commit to. I feel like I want to get one more long Black Kaiser run before I go back to the United States. What else did I want to do today? I did want to do, in the beautiful chance that I get into the Boxbox Bootcamp, I do want to play like one more game of TFT today, or just one game of TFT today. Keep myself fresh, keep myself learning. But yeah. Laurie, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for anyone else who's tuned in that was new today. I imagine there's not as much overlap between people who enjoy watching TFT and people who enjoy watching Pokemon challenge games. But I appreciate all the help. It honestly made me way, way more inclined to keep playing this game now that I understand it a whole hell of a lot more. But now we jump over here. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Big old stuff. Yeah. Depending on what we do, also play too. Hell yeah. Yeah. I am a recovered TFT addict willing to relapse for the Boxbox Bootcamp. I will say, I don't wanna shit talk Australia and the OCE region, but when I was it 3 sets ago, 2 or 3 sets ago, when I got an account to Masters on NA while living in Australia, and then I started a fresh account in Oceania, and it was demonstrably easier. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. Like, I feel like the competition on the server, and it probably, Loki, also helped that I had played all the way up to Master on another account. But I feel like I won, like, my first 20 games or something. I had some absurd... I wonder if I could find that. I had some absurd screenshots But that, again, it also benefited from me already playing the way through here. And from playing on NA for a while, where my ping is like 100, and it doesn't like super matter for TFT, but going from that to playing on Oceania, where I could like roll down with a 3 ping, I felt like I was cooking so hard. Let's see if I can find my Australian win streak screenshot. Yeah. Wait, where is it? And this, I happened to switch over, I forget what set this was, but it was when like 3-star 4 cost was like super popular, so I picked the exact right patch to swap over. Yeah, oh, here it is. Yeah. This might have been my first 20 matches on the server. First, second, fourth. averaging below 2. Oh, man, I'm literally him. Yeah. Soju, man. Dude, when I was first getting into my true glory days of degenerate TFT was when I like really did not like my job. And I was working really hard at the job for like 2 or 3 years. Was it? I want to say it was 2 years at that point. And I asked for a raise, and they were like, no. And this was still like people weren't in the office during COVID. And I like asked for a raise, and like my other coworker, I had been doing like, I was working in IT doing tickets. I'd been doing like 4 or 5 the amount of tickets they did. So after they said no, and they're like, there's no plan for this, I would just show up to work with my personal laptop, hide in a server room, play TFT for like 6 hours, and then go home. It's on PB. But this is it's going to be live in like 2 weeks. Yeah. But I threw my hat in the ring to hopefully get into the Boxbox Bootcamp again. I would love one last hurrah, and to make up for when I just shit the bed last time I was in the bootcamp and just barely out. Yeah. How could he be mad at Krug? I still don't know what the hell to play. Yeah. I feel like I'm still in the learning what all the units are stage. Rift Beast Brawler. Krug real, no ideas. I have the same problem I do with Nuzlocke that I do with TFT, where I know a better way to learn is to watch other people play. But I was really, really bad at that and not reviewing VODs. Yeah. Vibing. I feel like there's usually, I like right in between that when a set first starts. What usually happens to me is I'll find something early on that clicks for me and I'll be able to run it up. But then once I run into the brick wall and winning stops becoming easy, I hate that. First game was always once research fine. That's bold. I do that, and I did that on PBE, but I don't know if I would do that on rank. Well, if I was like 100% not caring about the set, I'd do that. I'm too rank ladder obsessed. Okay, what do we want? Vow. Bonus gift. Don't love that. Oh, soul leveling. I do love soul. Oh, we could go. Ooh, soul leveling. Drop the Kha'Zix. I'm kind of down for that. Is Ka still good after the changes? Also, what do I want to... Blackthorn Kha'Zix still being listed here. I do feel like I want to slam an item. I really don't need these swords, but I need these bows. We'll do this. Fortunately, that makes me go verticals. How to get the pivot. Yeah. Get hard stack emerald. TFT's hard, man. TFT is such a hard game. I've tried so many times to get good. and I've fallen short. Yeah. Yeah, it really does suck when there's nothing to like reference and you have to play the game to learn. I think maybe a broader problem with Nuzlocke as a whole, that the best way, and maybe also why I like them, is the best way to learn in Nuzlocke is to play. Besides things like delays, maybe delays and such, and like encounter routing, I feel like a lot of the best way to learn is to play. How do you investments have on the pivot roll downs when you do these stuff for? Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Like right around that point, you actually need to kind of like try a little bit more, because your natural talent can only take you so far. Is that gonna stun me? Yeah, I'm just stuck here taking the aggro forever. Yeah, because you can just like there's been sets where I just like didn't try, or before I like really tried to get good at TFT, where I could just like play the things I want, play reroll as much as I want, and I can get like plat, emerald, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. I just have such a really hard problem generally of like half committing to learning stuff. Like if I want to play a set, I usually have to like go like whole hog into it. Would I want this? I should also probably be holding units for Infernal Cosmic. I should have been thinking about holding units for this build. Yeah. Well, the problem is, so there's a period of time where I had like nothing else going on in my life. I was like, my job is kind of stagnated a little bit. I really had nothing I wanted to do with that. And like all I did was play TFT. Like I still had like friends and hung out with people. I think this is less when like the band stuff I was a part of wasn't really doing much. But I would just like play. Weekends would be just infinite TFT. Work week would be infinite TFT. I played absurd amounts of games. Like an unhealthy amount of games. And I just especially have that issue with TFT. Like I can just queue and queue and queue and queue forever. Which is why I like did not play the last set, and I think it was maybe the last two sets. Because it just I get so far in. Yeah, exactly. I can just so easily just queue up for a game. For my mental health, I have to avoid TFT. I've chosen to avoid TFT, but I would, if I have a reason to, like the Boxbox Bootcamps, hell yeah, I'm running it down in TFT. I would love an excuse to run it down. I do want that spatula, but I don't know if I'm going to get to pick that. If not, taking a Kha'Zix pair and a rod feels pretty nice too. Okay, I get nothing I want. Take the Crick Glove. Yeah. Yeah, but I could just play Infinite. I mean, hell, during the Boxbox Bootcamp, it was the first time I did like a 10-hour stream, I think. Just like run that shit down. Evolving things in order. What do I want? Exy. Yeah. I'll say it. TFT fun. It's just such a hard game too to keep up with, of like time investment, like to feel like you're playing to break the early diamond to master wall, or to get anywhere near grandmaster, which I've only hit once. You need to like study the patch like hell, and then it really sucks that like 2 weeks later a lot of the things you know and the pathways and the lines you learn to play are just gone. I think that's the thing that super frustrated me about putting so much time in the TFT, is just like, and from set to set, there are things that transfer, but a lot of the times once the set is over, or once the 2-week patch is over, what you've learned really does not matter anymore, which sucks, which really, really feels bad, but keeps the game incredibly fresh. But sometimes it is annoying to not be able to count on your skills. In the same way, I guess, where I feel complaints when You jump to a new Pokemon challenge game and you don't know what the hell's going on. Do I want this? I feel like that's not a terrible investment. Ah, we'll take that. Just missing 40 feels a little bad. Speaking of playing the game properly, oh, they got the heated rivalry. How the hell you got a Malphite already? What the helly? Also, oh, I was gonna say they're playing the spat thing without placing the spat, but I was looking the wrong side. Oh, I got my ass kicked. Cool. Cost reroll. I mean, it does suck to be against that. Who's the rivalry person? Is it Dat Pro? Dat Pro is who I gotta watch out for. I mean, I don't have to commit to playing Kha'Zix all the way down. Not terrible items for it, though. I need to put some sort of board here. I mean, I'm down to commit a little bit. I mean, we've got the Kha'Zix pair. It's a 3-cost reroll. I think one person contesting is a little bad. Okay. Wearing boots so camp, I'm getting box of gay bars. Judges? Sorry. We hate to see it. Nothing I could do about it. I still don't got shit I want to play. Kill this guy. Yeah, I really don't have shit I want to play yet. Might just sack one more. Play another Kha'Zix. Make him feel bad. What up, Choff? Inshallah, I get into this boot camp. Again, I gotta think about the 50-50 where it's like, if I don't get in, I'm saved from reigniting my TFT addiction. If I do get in, I'm gonna win it this time for sure, and make $1 billion Brazilian dollars and then become a TFT streamer. And then get burnt out on playing TFT, hate the game, quit for 2 years, Boxbox Bootcamp 30, set 30, I come back, I win set 30. I'm raised on the shoulders because this is the finale of the bootcamps in person, and then whatever happened to the last person. Couldn't tell you. I've fallen so... Ooh, that seems kind of fun. I've fallen so far off of paying attention to TFT if I'm keeping it a buck. Go for this. Yeah. You will not succeed. No executioners. Defender. Yeah, it's really, as much as I want in my head to be like, yes, as soon as, if I would win the boot camp, I would be the greatest streamer of all time. It'd be nice to have a little bit of a fun W on the way out as I head back to America. Yeah, because Choff, I'm back in 2 months. It is basically the beginning of the end. Got to start selling all my shit. Back into... Wait, is that the due date? Who will make it to America first? Child of Choff. Or me. I gotta get Julia to bump up these. Wait, is that a... Huh? Oh, it's freaking Bob. I was like, how do you have a 5 cost on your board on 3-2? Reekin Robert. And is that a 3-star 2 cost? Absurd. Oh, and they had... Wait, what the... Some crazy shit going on there. I am going to continue losing until I win. I don't have any of the shit that I want. One roll for funsies? 2 rolls for funsies? Oh, I didn't get to buy 5 big booms. Okay, now this time I'll be able to buy... I'll be able to get a spat. I can beat the heated rivalry board. Owned? Wait. It is I who is owned? Unless... I am the more skilled TFT player. Oh wait, now I won't be able to get a spat. No, okay, no, it's fine. Skilled TFT player. A bit of an oxymoron, ain't it? A tier? A rod? I guess I could take that rod. Owned. Cool. Alright, where's that, I need the dance mix. Let's get the real Save is Untitled Classic. Wow, shit I don't need. My favorite. I need to get more levels, perhaps. Maybe re-rolling when I have a 3-cost re-roll at not 7 is a bad idea. But Rage Blade on that guy, right? Let's do this for now. How many more kills does Kha'Zix need? 6. Oh, is this Yi reroll? Bet. Yes, Ass 11. Wasn't a fan of Ass 8, but they really brought it back with Ass 11, I think. Sign in with Twitch. Okay. I am almost certainly throwing. What do you mean? Let me authorize. There we go. Add to. Yeah, I'd like to add that the save is entitled. Okay, Ass 11 should be included in our global lexicon now. I don't know how long it takes to update. Oh, Ari is also insane, though. I played like a game offline. I think that was maybe one where I got like second or something, but like Ari just getting backline access from how large the AoE on the attack is absurd. Also causes backline access good. Who would have thought? Backline access, crazy in TFT. Reason why we don't have assassins anymore. I definitely gonna lose this game. Damn, I'm hungry. I got like one of those hunger headaches. Maybe that's just a plain TFT headache. Cleanse all Discord. I agree. I probably need to roll a tiny bit at least, get Kha'Zix 3. How's... I gotta check on the heated rivalry guy. Do do ba do ba do. Damn. No ass 11 yet. When's ass 11 gonna drop? I don't really want you paired up.
Let me give you a hug. What lurks beneath the soil?
You do that for now? That's my favorite part at Hebert, when they said, now that's a Hebert rivalry, and they heated rivalry all over the place. Did I really still not pair up this Kha'Zix? Pain. That should be at least enough. Surely they'll get enough executions to get this going. Just kill one more. That's fine. We somehow win this fight? That's something else too. Ten rerolls. Nearly 10. I could take that. Items that build from Rod. Okay, let's do this. Let's get on the right path. Who's the Ravager? You're the Ravager. I don't think that's going to be good for me. There we go. I could take this. We've paired up. We would like one more Blackthorn in. I mean, it's Malphite is what we want.
Magic coming at you.
Incredible roll down. Like cope. Still need that spat. So what about Brawler? Who's the other Brawler? Rek'Sai? Erect side. And I guess I don't want to be buying Wisp every round. Oh. Alright. Oh, Malphite from Malphite? That unit from... Did I not get it in time? Oh my god, I keep on missing them? This is definitely an NA diff here. Okay, got it that time. Jesus Christ. Cowards couldn't give them the actual boost they need. What am I trying to say? Whatever the thing is that used to give you like infinite rerolls for a period of time. They're too much of cowards to bring that back to the game. Think fast. Oh, it looks like we're going to hold hands. Nice. I think I want to hold everything. There's no reason to sell. I basically need the send it here. I need a spat, and I need to send it. I think I'm probably just screwed, though. Take another tier, take another belt. I think it's like tier, cloak, or belt. Okay, I think I just basically need to send it down to 0. Anyone we would drop here? Slash, I guess we should be putting Rek'Sai in the Chamber of Secrets. You a summoner? Just give us one more Blackthorn. I think I need something better than that. Take that for now. I mean, what am I even like sending it for? I mean, Malphite 2 would be kind of huge, but I don't have great odds at hitting that. Could send it down to 30, yeah. It's another Ka, but for what? Yeah, I think we're playing to not die. And I don't think that's a good place to be in. Yeah, I should have, like, not stuck with this. I think I got, like, super tunnel vision on. I had Kha'Zix on before 2-1, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to play Kha'Zix. One of my more bad habits. Unfortunately, they're not going to finish either of these off. Just be short. Oh? We actually win that fight? That's absurd. Do not deserve. But this absolutely feels like a situation where we are just... See other souls. Ooh. Ride the wave? That's fun. I'm getting my thoughts mixed up. Don't want that. We already have 2-star on this. Oh, no, we don't have 2-star on that? Crazy. We've put ourselves in a hole that is not really recoverable from, so the goal here is to not go place as low as possible. We're not playing to win, we're playing to lose the minimal amount. And this positioning that has in the guide makes a lot of sense, because you kind of leapfrog on the second jump to the back line. Totally makes sense to me. Or we leapfrog right into the Master Yi, who rips us to shreds. That is a terrifying Master Yi. Well, didn't go bottom. Didn't go complete bottom. Pause, champ. Safe Untitled said, what? So that was a hell of a wave to ride. Didn't find shit. Also committing to playing something without the spat. Should have just played Ari. Oh god, let me move around, let me get the gold. This could be fun. Completed item, completed random emblem. Pray. That's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, for a discount version of what we really want here, this is not awful. I don't think we're ever making it to the next level, so we're not going to have room for you. Should grab this, yeah, and just try to hit. Not the cleanest third Kha'Zix item, but it is an item. Yeah, I think Malphite 2 would be crazy here. Jump to the Ezreal? We list on that random draw hit a unit we actually, or an emblem we can actually play. Damn. Not dead. Alright, we need to send it to 0. I can take that. I need the extra slots. Send it to 0 not because we have like huge faith in hitting what we need, is that there's nothing else to be done. Malphite pair. This feels bad, man. Alright. We are probably super giga dead. But we played it. I'm getting it out now. That's the hope. That's the cope. Okay, you need to jump on the other side, Kha'Zix. You're getting there. Slowly but surely. If you jump... Nope. Nope. Okay. Positioning diff too. That's something that could easily be sorted out. I think a lot of if Kha'Zix remains good, a lot of like the mini game on positioning is definitely going to be around making sure Kha'Zix doesn't jump to the back and destroy your team. Anyways, gamers, I'm going to go eat a ton of food because I'm hungry as hell. Thanks for watching. Been fun. Cool to have a lot of people today. Probably going to go and do a similar thing tomorrow where we start with some blue Kaiser